Good morning. So today what I want to do is walk through how to set up costing for configured items. Now, a configured item is one that has been set up with the configurator. This can be activated in order management. You can put in an order, put in the item. It'll ask you to pick the various features and options. It can also be used through a planning where you can release an order, a manufacturing order for a configured item. But anyway, at the end of the day, we have to cost those. And so what I want to do is walk through, this will be real quick. It's not real difficult, but let's walk through how to do it. So we're going to go into cost accounting and go into create cost scenario or manage cost scenario. This is the same place you would go to create a standard cost. And so we're going to create a cost scenario to create cost on configured or starred items. So U.S. operations, financial here in the test environment. Going to put a date as of today. And then here under the scenario type, normally we use regular items, but here this is going to go to configured items. And when we do that, options over here change. And so we're going to do unprocessed and work orders and purchase orders. And the order from date, so this is going to pick up any purchase orders or work orders on or after, in this case, April 20th. And I'm doing it as of today, so we'll do it for a month. You can set this process up when you roll these up and publish them. You can set this on a schedule once this is created, so that you don't have to do this every time you have new configured items. So with this, we're going to save this. It's going to come up and give me this warning that says, hey, this is only going to be, it's only going to create new standards for items that have not been previously costed. So if a star item has been previously costed, it's already in the database. It's not going to go update that. And so with this, you can go out and if you need to add standards for material or resources overhead, you can certainly do that here. The assumption that I'm making is that's already been done. Those have been rolled up there in the system. And now we're just doing new configured items because each time a new configuration happens, it will create a star item. Now, if that configuration exists currently in the database, it will not create a new star item. It'll use the old star item for that configuration. So we're going to go ahead and do the cost roll up here. Just submit that this is what you could set up to run on a background process along with published costs. This will take a minute to roll up. This is where we need to have entertainment while these processes run. So it should run fairly quickly. There we go. So this is completed. Now the next step is we can come over and look up if there are any exceptions. We can see them here. It's completed successfully. There are no exceptions. And so now I'm just going to go view those costs. Oh, it's still busy. There we go. So here I have two new star items that haven't been costed before. And just like before, you can go through and you can see labor, material, and resources on each one of them. You notice that the costs are different between these two because the configurations are different. And so if everything is cool here, we can go ahead and say update standard cost. And again, we can run these two processes in the background on the schedule so that you don't have to do this. So as do this manually. So as configured items, if you're in a world where you use a lot of configured items, this is something that you might want to run on a daily, weekly basis, depending on the volume of configured items. So we're going to go ahead and submit this. And this will go ahead and publish these costs. And again, we'll wait for this to complete. So its costs are published successfully. So again, what we've done is we've gone in and showed how to create a cost scenario where we can cost configured items. We're doing it with a from to from date, and these can be set up on schedules. I do have a PowerPoint out there for you, as well as a link to the video on how to set up um, material resources and overhead rates in case you need a refresher on that. Hope this is helpful. Thank you very much.